God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. We got a lot to discuss. All right, we got a lot to discuss. Um, and I wanna preference all of this by first acknowledging the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles are defending Super Bowl champions. So I'm not, who am I to, say what I feel the Philadelphia Eagles should be doing or how they should be running their, their camp, their training camp. Who am I to say that, right? Them boys just won a Super Bowl. So obviously they know what they doing. Okay? I'm gonna preference that by saying this. I'm gonna start it off by saying this. Okay? I think they should cancel training camp. Okay. Now, when I say cancel training camp, I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles need to scale it back a bit. Okay. Completely abolishing training camp. Of course not, right? But I think the Philadelphia Eagles should scale back the intensity of training camp. Um, because the Landon Dickerson situation has, it confirmed a lot of things for me. Okay. Here you can see Landon Dickerson injuring his knee during the Philadelphia Eagles open practice yesterday. Um, Now no one knew what was going on. Because again, he didn't have a MRI or anything like that. So it was all speculation. At this point in time, I think it's minor. It was a meniscus injury. Um, Initially, it was reported that he could be out 6 to 8 weeks or whatever the time frame of recovery is. All right. Now there are reports that he's going to be perfectly fine. Okay. There are reports out now that Landon Dickerson is undergoing minor knee surgery for a meniscus injury, according to a league source. Dickerson is week to week. The goal is to get him back for the regular season. Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles dodged a bullet here. Okay. But I think this was a warning. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons, some strong reasons as to why the Philadelphia Eagles, I think they need to like crank down on the intensity for real. I think they need to crank down. Just, I think they need to. I want to go. I'm going so far as to say cancel training camp. I mean, bro, at this point, is it worth it? That's my thing. Is it worth losing a Landon Dickerson, a Jalen, a AJ? Bro, that shit's not, training camp isn't worth it. Okay. Now you can, I feel like you can't micromanage injuries, but at the same time, um, I think you can mitigate the injuries. You can. I know there's young guys who needs reps or trying to improve. Man, let them boys go out there and get it. Okay, I think it's more so mental reps than anything. I will focus more on mental reps and the intensity. Dog, bro. It was 50,000 people here. Okay, at this open practice. Everybody seen. Everybody was afraid, dog. Like it, bro. It's like just the thought of the possibility of losing Landon Dickerson is fucking horrifying, bro. Right? It's horrifying. All right. So now that we got good news, I think we should really reevaluate training camp, bro. I think we need to reevaluate training camp. I think we need to reevaluate how the Philadelphia Eagles are going about operating through operating their training camp. Um, that's just me, man. Okay, the Philadelphia Eagles have had gotta knock off the rust. Now mechanics last year tackling wise was not. Yo, Ken James, what's the word, bro? I can't believe you in here after those butt whoopings, that butt whooping in the playoffs. JC says feels like my bird is gonna be good. Can't replace the productivity. But Jeff Stoutland is a Hall of Famer and is going to have my birds ready for a back-to-back run. Nah, we already don't tackle with starters in preseason, which is why it took 4 games to get into our groove. Nah, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with using those early games, as a means of getting those reps that you may need. I think that's perfectly fine, honestly. I think it's fine for I wouldn't be opposed to the Philadelphia Eagles using those first 4 games strictly to prepare for a run. Okay? Because I guarantee you, dog, I guarantee you the worst feeling in the world is a star player going down before the season even starts. I mean, looking at the play now, it is blurry, the clip, but if you look at this clip, bro, it was a stunt going on, and I don't know, bro, like what the hell's, I mean, bro, the Eagles practice, and it's a high, and this is a physical team, right? And I think it's hard to turn that down, that intensity, right? So I mean, when I feel like these are just things you really can't avoid. But I mean, bro, I mean, you listen to some of like the mic'd ups, and you listen to some of these guys are really going at each other, bro. And I mean, of course, it's all in good, it's all in good competition. But at the same time, bro, I mean, god damn. I mean, it's like, I mean, bro, I'm starting to, I mean, it's just, look, hear me out, man. Hear me out. I want you guys to listen to some of these clips from the mic'd up.
I got it. He dies.
If he dies, he dies.
All my effort and energy is gonna go to killing these today.
All my effort and energy is going into killing these niggas today. Like that's intensity there, bro. Like, I mean, and it's good. They say iron sharpens iron. Facts. And I mean, this is great for me as a content creator. I mean, it's exciting to see, right? You see these boys competing and going after it. But like, damn, hey, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I feel like as a coaching, maybe as the coaching staff, or I don't know, bro. I feel like, I don't know, dog. I feel like shit's too intense. Like, I feel like, man, but because I mean, if you think about it, right? You look at the offense versus the defense. The defense is ahead of the offense right now. So the defense, and then so when you're trash talking, and when it's hot, and you got a #1 ranked defense, when you got such a great team, top 5 offense, top 5 defense, right? It's supposed to be this way. That's the only way you get better. So I mean, I love it, honestly, but almost losing Landon, bro. Bro, that I don't think you guys understand, bro. Like how, bro, that is. Oh, I'm happy he's okay. They're saying he's gonna need surgery, and he should be back by week 1. Cool, perfect. But I honestly feel like this is a sign for the Philadelphia Eagles. Bro, relax, bro. We got some preseason games. I mean, we got some joint practices coming in. Get y'all work in there. Live to see another day. Just at least get to the regular season. That's the goal. Let's all make it to the regular season healthy.
Cause he had came off like.
Just let's get to the regular season healthy. That's my only thing. I love the competition. It's making these guys better. That's great. If he dies, he dies. Right? You gotta love it. You gotta love it, right? But I mean, like, how intense is these Eagles? How intense is these Eagles like training camp? This training camp. That's my thing. How intense is this shit? Like, bro, it's really. Hey, training camp is real. This training camp is real. I'm not gonna cap, dog.
I do all that punching but never get the ball out. That weakest.
Look, and I think Saquon. I think Saquon's in the Saquon. I think he's in the middle of all of it. I know he getting people riled up. He's saying y'all do all that punching and can't get the ball out. Y'all weak as shit. I mean, hey, Saquon, you don't write checks that your offense can't cash, because that defense looking like they on y'all ass, boy. Right? So I mean, that's good. It's again when you got such a great team, right? I feel like it should be like this. It shouldn't be no other way. You know what I'm saying?
You like, bro.
You like, bro. I mean, look, these boys, hey, no, Quinion's in the mix of this shit too. Hey, Quinion is causing a stir. You hear me? But look, I love it. I really do. But damn, bro, I think we need to just get to the season, right? Let's save this for the ops, bro, because I mean, it's like you can. How far are you pushing yourselves at training camp, dog? And it's not only, you see, there's a bigger underlining reason as to why I feel as though they should. I think that I'm when I say cancel training camp, I'm saying, like, bro, y'all just slow that pace down, like, for real, bro. Whatever reps or rust you guys need to shake off, figure it out when the regular season start. Don't figure this shit out on each other. Come on, bro. Like, don't kill each other. Come on, we can't do that. Don't kill each other. Don't tell me that's what we gonna do. We ain't gonna do that. Yo, what's up, King B Hart? He said, chill, bro. He will be ready week 1. They announced it. I already know that. I just said that too. Yo, what's up, JC? That's just AB, bro. Offense sharpen. Yeah, I understand that. He said, oh, so this is what you look like. I mean, everybody. I mean, people know how I look. I mean, people know how I look, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an editor that don't show my face. I don't give a shit. But I think, look, bro, I think the Philadelphia Eagles should, like, really slow down on the intensity in training camp. All right, because now if players start going down, then what? Like this, I really don't think I honestly don't think training camp is. I don't think is. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth losing star players. It's not worth losing key players. I'm sorry, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I just want training camp to be over at this point. I really do. I need training camp to be over with immediately. We need to get through training camp perfectly healthy. Okay? And again, I feel like this should change the Philadelphia Eagles philosophy moving forward as far as training camp. Okay? Now, just since the duration of training camp, we're going to look at all the injuries. We're just going to look at some of the injuries, that has been sustained since training camp started. So, okay, we know Nakobe Dean, he's on a PUP list. But he was out before training camp started, okay? Jalen Carter was questionable with a shoulder. He's been fine ever since, right? To my knowledge. Nolan Smith had a concussion. Elijah Cooks, well, we know he's done. I don't know what's going on with his injury, but it looks severe. Zach Bond has had a back for, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 training camps. So guys are getting banged up, bro. Let's make no mistake about it. Kenyon Green has been questionable. These are just the injuries, right? Most notable, Landon Dickerson, AJ Brown. Okay, AJ Brown is nursing a hamstring right now, bro. Nigga, it's training camp. This is something you think we want to hear, bro? That's what I mean. I think I really feel like the Eagles should scale back, okay? Because when you got when 50,000 people watch Landon Dickerson go down in a meaningless ass practice, come on, bro. Nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say I think the Eagles should scale back on the intensity just a bit. Okay, all right, because now AJ Brown's questionable with a hamstring. Landon Dickerson had a scare. Like, damn, bro, y'all, what more? Like, do y'all? I mean, for the fans, right? Training camp that important? Training camp is not that important when we're defending champs. Training camp is not this important, bro. The mental reps, being in football condition, yeah, that's all. Of course, that's important, right? But the whole, yeah, bro, I think the NFL is moving away from a lot of the the physicality of just football in general, but especially with training camps. I know they need to work, and you got to get back in football shape and things like that. And that the timing, as far as like the speed of the game, you're only going to really see that when you're playing in a regular season anyway, right? If the team starts slow, so be it. At least they made it to the regular season. So far, this is who we did so far since training camp. What has it been? 12 and 12 training and 12 practices. We had a Landon Dickerson scare. AJ's banged up. Okay, Landon Dickerson, AJ Brown, Zach Bond, and Jalen Carter. Nigga, those are fucking star players. Those are our studs. But they'll be fine, right? Yeah, bro. I'm not. Look, I don't know. Training camp, bro. I love training camp. I love the off season, and I love the off season side of football. I love it. But, bro, this shit's not that serious, bro. It's not worth. I mean, bro, the pop is the L and Nolan Smith. We already got Nolan Smith. We already got Nakobe Dean on the injury list. Okay. Now we have Jalen Carter. Well, not now. This is who we've had since the onset, since the start of training camp. These are the guys who've been on the injury report. And tell me, are you comfortable with these names being banged up at at a training camp? At training camp. Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, AJ Brown, Landon Dickerson. Bro, nah, bro. Like, bro, if the Eagles really conducting this training camp like it's a fucking all out Royal Rumble, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, I feel like they need to scale back. Okay? I feel like they need to scale back. I don't know how. Okay, when I played, and our training camps was like 2 a day. So you practice twice in a day and you're there the whole fucking time. You're at school from like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., bro. Like, if not longer sometimes. And it's like, then you back there. Bro, training camp is grueling. I only can imagine how it is if you're the defending champs. I know they got an intense. I know that camp is tough. I know it's tough, bro. I know it's tough. But I feel like the star players, offense, defense, bruh, you have to let, you gotta, I mean, you guys, you have to do something, bro, to get it. I mean, I know there are steps that the Philadelphia Eagles do take in order to, kind of, snap counts. And, I know they monitor these guys. But man, Landon Dickerson, and I was feeling this way, but when we seen what happened with Landon Dickerson, it was like, oh yeah, that pretty much was like confirmation for me that the Philadelphia Eagles I feel like they should slow down a bit. Move closer to the camera? What the fuck? What you mean? For what, bro? Daniel says, I'm Korean and a lifelong Eagles fan. Is that okay? Do you only allow? Hey, bro, I'm finna put you in timeout for being a dumbass, bro. What are you talking about? He said, move closer to the camera, put you in timeout. But hey, don't be weird in here, bro. Cause I'm definitely I'm trigger happy, bro. No, Nolan Smith, it show you, nigga. It say August 4th right next to his name. He talking about when? August 4th. August 4th, bro. It's right there. No, but yeah, bro. No, August 4th. So yeah, this is the whole entire list. This is the list of like the injuries that's happened since training camp. Like, bro, what y'all got these niggas doing at training camp, bro? Fuck y'all got these boys having an all-out Royal Rumble at training camp? Damn. AJ Brown with a hamstring, bro? Come on, man. Like, all of your star players, I feel like you should go to them and ask them how are they up for, or I just feel like there should be a plan in place. And look, bro, let's take this shit a step further, right? Okay, let's take this a step further. Okay, Landon Dickerson, for example. Okay, it says generally a meniscus tear without surgery can take 6 to 8 weeks to heal, while surgery can range from 6 to 9 months. So how the fuck is it being reported that he's undergoing knee surgery for the meniscus? How it's minor knee surgery, but I just seen on the internet where it says it's 6 to 9 weeks. So what the hell is going on? Because from what I've read, a surgery for a meniscus takes longer. You'll get back sooner if you don't have the surgery. So what is a minor knee? Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, it's minor. That's cool. But I was under the impression that surgery for a meniscus takes longer. Okay, I guess Landon's gonna be ready to go. Perfect. That's cool. Again, this is too. It's too. I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff, Nick Sirianni, I feel like they should look at this and be like, whoa, we dodged a bullet. let's scale things back a bit. I feel like that's the smart way to go about this. Like, imagine losing a star player in training camp, bro. Imagine. That's the worst feeling, bro. That is probably the worst feeling. It's micros. Wait, where did you see micros undergoing? Yeah, I didn't see microscopic surgery. I didn't see that. But regardless, it's minor. That's cool. That's perfect. That's perfect. You say yes, this is when you want them getting banged up. You never want the players getting banged up ever at any juncture in the season. So I guess if it happens early, they might have time to return. And no, bro, you never want injuries, bro. There's never a good time for an injury for a player. There's never a good time for an injury for a player, if you ask me. Okay. Now, again, this may feel blown out of proportion, right? Because he's okay, right? Oh, Landon Dickerson is fine. Things, water under the bridge. No, 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 absolutely not. Because if you look at the Philadelphia Eagles since 2022, they've played 2 more months of football than the average NFL team. Why is that? They're in the playoffs. They're having long playoff runs. You look at 2025. You look at 2024, 2025. The Eagles played a month of football, dog. The Eagles played 4 playoff games. They played a whole month of football. So, okay, so listen to me. And this is why this is what kind of gets me, like, to the point where I feel like the Eagles need to just completely scale back training camp. Okay? The Eagles have played 2 months more of football than the average team. And since 2022, last year they played a month. They played 4 extra weeks of football. Won a Super Bowl, had a extremely eventful off season. So on top of the 4 extra weeks of work and a long off season, whose idea was to have an extremely intense training camp? Like, bro, why would that make sense right now? When you got a team coming off of a Super Bowl that's played a whole extra month of football. Star players are getting banged up in training camp, and these guys, I mean, we gonna treat training camp like it's a fucking Royal Rumble event, dog. We gonna treat this shit like WWE, bro. Come on, man. It only for me personally, it makes logical sense to say, hey, we are the defending champions. Nobody on paper looks better than us still. We've had a whole 4 weeks of extra football. Let's lighten the load. Let's lighten up this training camp. I mean, I would think that would make more sense, because your guys have more wear and tear on them than any other team. And for the most part, we've been healthy this entire run, this entire time, for the most part. Okay, hear me out. And look, it's you see how shit's starting to, right? You see how it's starting to come together. AJ Brown in the playoffs. AJ Brown had his fucking knee drained. multiple times before the playoffs. Now he's dealing with a hamstring. Oh, let's crank up training camp intensity. What the fuck? How does that make sense? Come on, bro. I'm not even that smart, bro. I'm not smart at all. Fuck it. But look, common sense would tell you, if you have the best team in the NFL coming off of a Super Bowl win, Cam Jurgen, look, that last 4 weeks of that Super Bowl run took a toll on the whole team, bro. They operate, honestly, the Philadelphia Eagles are operating in a state of, I don't think they have as much as other players. As far as health, I feel like health should be a concern right now. AJ Brown, bro, what AJ Brown, Cam Jurgens, what these guys had to go through for that Super Bowl run took a toll on them. Bro, get them some grace. That's all I'm asking. Give them some grace. Give them a little bit of grace. Godly, that's all I ask. And look, bro, I'm covering the training camps. So I'm monitoring it, bro. They're practicing bro, they going at it. Like, they practicing bro. Like, come on, y'all. Cause I promise you. Look, for the young guys who's trying to earn roster spots, let them have at it. I would be monitoring AJ Brown's reps, Jalen's, all of the key starters. I'm monitoring their rest. Bro, y'all got to scale back on these training camps, bro, for real. I would scale back. I would cancel that shit. I would cancel training camp. And I would use the first couple weeks to really get them boys ready. Take that shit out on the Cowboys. Take it out on the Cowboys. Like, when you think about what AJ Brown had to go through, to play think about it. That last month of football, that's extra work, that's extra wear and tear. So teams are fresher than us because we play longer. I don't know how Cam Jurgens played with that back injury. I don't fucking know. AJ Brown was dealing with a knee the entire last season. Now we got to hammy. Bro, I come on now. I know who's ever conducting these training camps. I know y'all know this. Get them some slack. Cut them some slack, please. Thank God they ain't practicing today. Damn. They practicing tomorrow? Bro, get them boys a break, dog. Get them a break, dog. AJ Brown was getting his knee drained, I think, twice a week, but before the game, this is during the playoffs. Cam Jurgens with the back injury, I do not know to this day how the fuck he did that. Cam Jurgens got all my respect, bro. I would never say anything bad about Cam. Okay, I had him. I said he was gonna be better than Jason Kelce, right? Y'all killed me for that. Cool, whatever. Look, they gotta scale back, cause look, bro, they've played long. What they had to go through for that Super Bowl run took a toll on these boys. Whose bright idea was to say, hey, we have a team since 2002 that's played 2 months extra football, right? 9 extra games than your average team. Deep playoff runs. You wouldn't think to have a light training camp. Like, bro, this is the year to have a light training camp. They just won a Super Bowl and they have so much wear and tear on their bodies. Why the hell would you be conducting a fucking Royal Rumble training camp fest, bro? It's crazy. It's crazy. And now what's happening here? Now what's happening? Injuries. injuries. Who's been on the training camp injury list? Nakobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, AJ Brown, Landon Dickerson. What? Excuse me? What the fuck? What? Y'all got them boys killing each other in camp, dog? For real? Come on, man. Say that for the Cowboys. And for real, I promise you. Like, and I know saying cancel training camp is probably a bit drastic. Dickerson was listed knee injury before the game. Nah, he wasn't. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. I got y'all in the comments. I got y'all in the comment section. Diehard Eagles fan says that's what they're doing. He will be out for a long time, 4 weeks most. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I still, man. They say he should be. Landon should be back for week 1. Okay, whatever. We'll just have to see how it goes. But this, even if he's fine, this should have been a wake-up call. Because 50,000 people seen. 50,000 people seen that live and was fucking scared. Bro, look, training camp was, the open practice was, I loved it, okay? But when Landon went down, I said, fuck all of this. It ruined, I ain't gonna say it ruined the whole experience or whatever. What it did was it put everything in a perspective for me, dog, for real. that open practice didn't mean, for me, when you look at the bigger picture, right? Of course, it's for charity, for autism, and that's great and everything. But for me personally, it's like Landon Dickerson healthy or Eagles open practice. Nigga, fuck that practice. Fuck that practice. Hey, it's fuck this training camp. For real. I could care less about training camp. And I love training camp, bro. I love training camp. I could care less now because look, I've been when something happened when AJ in practice. With the hamstring. I don't know if he did he leave? I think he stopped practice earlier, took his pads off of some to where like, all right, some may be wrong, but he was like, I'm done with practice, whatever. I forgot what it was. I'm not sure if he took the practice off, if he just stopped practicing like in the middle of the training camp practice. And I think it was reported that AJ took off his pads and he's done for the day or something like that. And that's when it was like, all right, what's going on? Then he found it was a hamstring. Okay. And it says here, it happened. Okay. AJ Brown, it says August 10th. So I want to say like on the August 9th or something like that. Maybe August 9th, August 10th, around that time. Right. We're like, okay, damn, AJ got a hamstring. And that's when I was like, hell no, bro. What the hell y'all doing? I wanted to say something, but I'm like, nah, them boys, you know, they got this under control. They Super Bowl champs. I feel like we good. And when Landon Dickerson went down, I'm like, fuck, I gotta address this, bro. I have to. While all these injuries was going on, I wasn't really too concerned until it happened to AJ. I'm not gonna cap. I'm like, oh shit. But then it's like, even then it's like, you know what? Cool. I feel like I was under the impression that, or my mindset was, hopefully they'll scale back, right? But I'm like, damn, is the camp too intense, right? I seen somebody say a lot of it is ego, bro. They competing. This is what they do. They compete. This is their job description, right? This is what they compete, bro. They're competitors. They're gladiators, bro. So this is what we expect, right? And this is what you want to see. But with the opportunity at hand, bro, like with the coming off of a Super Bowl win, right, and having this talent and being, bro, they got the opportunity to do something special. Okay. For that to be negated because of a meaningless ass open practice, oh heck no, bro. And I'm so happy that Landon seems like he's gonna be okay. They're saying, he's gonna be good for week 1. Bro, thank fucking God. Because if it was like something to where they were saying, like, bro, I would have been crashing out in this car, bro. I would have been crashing out, bro. Like, I don't know how I'd have been fucking going. I would have been losing it in this car, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay? But I mean, it's just, bro, look at the injury report. I pulled it up for y'all, dog. Landon Dickerson went down. We seen how scary that was. AJ, hamstring. Is these the names y'all want to hear? And again, Kenyon Green, Cameron Latu, Byron Young, Montre, hey, bro, Terrence Marshall. Now, these are all significant as well because these are the depth chart guys, right? But, and this is no knock to them, but this is still, you look at the whole body of work as far as the whole body of injuries. When you look at the star players, which is alarming, but then when you look at and when you add everybody else, it's like, okay, now this is a pretty chunky ass list of injuries since training camp, right? So again, with this list here, this would be concerning as well, right? But I wouldn't feel so strongly about canceling. I wouldn't feel so strongly about canceling training camp or taking a severe step back as far as intensity. I wouldn't feel as strongly about those things if it was just these guys. But that's not to say that they aren't significant or they not, right? But they're just not, they aren't bringing that type of value. And I'm just being honest, that a Landon, AJ, Nakobe, Jalen, Nolan, and Zach Bond are. So when you see these guys on the list, bro, this shit looks it looks like, damn. Like, hold on, bro. Okay, and let's just take a look at it, right? Jalen Carter with the shoulder. I mean, I knew I wasn't ever worried about Jalen Carter, bro. I'd be like, all right, bro, he gonna be good. I know he gonna be straight. Okay. All he got, if bro with the shoulder, all he gotta do is just bang his shit against the wall. Like, all right, I'm good now. I feel like he like one of those he just like a tough ass, badass type of a player to where like it'd be like, oh, it ain't shit. And he'd just fix his shit himself or something. So I was never worried about Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith with the concussion. Zach Bond with the back is like, that was kind of a, right. And then like with AJ with the hamstring, then that's when I'm like, oh, hell no. Y'all gotta slow down. Nigga, AJ injured. Then with Landon, it's like, oh yeah, that confirmed it. The Landon, it confirmed that. And then when you look at the play, bro, I thought they wasn't showing much here. I mean, I thought this was like a lot of fluff. You look at the injury, bro. I don't know what the fuck that exotic shit was that they just did. They just did all type of stunts, bro. What type of what? Look, I don't, nigga. What, bro? It's like I don't know what this call was. This shit's really blurry too, so I can't really tell the players. But no, bro, that's not no fluff. That's not just, oh, we're just gonna, that wasn't because like when you look at, when you got an open practice, everybody could watch your plays and watch what you're doing. So you're not gonna really show a lot, right? So you would just think it wouldn't be nothing too. Bro, the play he got injured, I don't know what the hell this was that he called. Hey, Vic Fangio and his defense, I'm telling you, bro, they gonna be a problem. They gonna be a problem. They gonna be a problem. That's one thing I tell you about this defense, bro. This defense probably look like I think they're gonna be better. Like, bro, what the hell is this? I see some, I don't know, bro. This shit look confusing. I know it's a stunt, but I know what they doing. They doing a stunt, but it's 3 people. It's 3 people stunting, bro. Come on, yeah. Come on, bro. Hey, Vic Fangio, call them boys off a little bit. Tell them to chill. Hey, Vic Fangio, your defense, bro. Vic Fangio's defense needs to fucking chill out a little bit for real, bro. Like, so I mean, bro, yeah. Saquon, yo, bro, I think I don't know, bro. Like the trash talk is cool and everything, but the offense is clearly behind, right? Because they got a new offensive coordinator. So I'm saying that to say, if the offense is behind, Saquon, you talking crap to this defense like they not like that, boy? I mean, and I don't know, they riled up. 50,000 people screaming and shouting. I mean, the energy is electric. Nigga, that pass rush was real. And I think Landon would have been fine if he didn't land on I think that was Jordan Malata's foot. But as he was trying to recover, I don't know who the hell that was with that pass rush. Bro, it's like they playing at a fast pace. Okay. And Jalen hasn't had the best training camp. Like, I see why. Nolan Smith picked off Jalen Hurts yesterday. I see why. Boy, really, this should be about Vic Fangio. This live stream should have been, whole time, wait, real quick. Hey, Vic Fangio, the Eagles defensive coordinator. Bro, I wouldn't even, you was not even I didn't even think to put you in this, but you're a culprit in this, man. Like, you better tell that defense to slow down. Damn. Tell your defense to slow the fuck down, bro. For real. Bro, I'm telling you, the Eagles defense, bro, I know they lost some pieces. The cornerback spot looking iffy. I promise you, I'm not worried. I promise you I'm not worried. Because good luck. You think the Eagles got a weakness in the secondary? Good luck having time of trying to figure out how to attack it. For real. Vic Fangio's defense is out of fucking hand. Bro, they are good. They might be the #1 defense in the NFL. I promise you, bro. I promise you. The Eagles defense, hey, can y'all please relax, bro? Don't do the offense that bad. Okay? Eagles defense, please, for the love of God, bro, chill the hell out. Like, take it. Bro, just come on, bro. All of y'all. How about everybody just take a step back? Damn. Everybody just relax for a second. Nigga, this ain't goddamn MMA. This ain't the Royal Rumble, bro. Nigga, this a practice. Niggas out there, bro. Nigga, they out there in practice like it's a real fucking game. Bro, this team is crazy good, bro. Like, and they going at it. Bro, this is wild. This is wild. Hey. Vic Fangio. Bro, all that exotic shit that you got, bro, say that shit for the Cowboys, boy. Do not inflict that on. No, bro, please. Please, Vic Fangio. I'm begging you, chill. Yo, Vic Fangio that boy's a mad. Come on, bro. Now, again, the play with Landon Dickerson got hurt. That whatever that stunt was, bro, it's like you got 3 people stunting. What the fuck, bro? What is going on? But that's a good look for Landon because a lot of times teams are trying to stunt and trying to confuse, right? So that's a good look. That's a good rep for Landon to have to, get him ready for the right. But damn, bro, nah, bro. Vic Fangio, the Eagles defense, y'all gotta slow down, bro. For real, bro. Yeah, like let everybody. Let's just take a breather. Me too. We all gonna take a breather. We're all gonna take a breather, and we're gonna understand, bro. Training camp is not that fucking important, bro. It's not. It was more important, training camp or the regular season. That's what matters. Bro, we gotta chill. For real. Now my boy Landon down. Come on, bro. Over a open a public practice. What? What, Landon Dickerson or public practice? Which one, y'all? Which one is more important? Exactly. Landon. Come on, y'all. It's Landon. It's Landon. It's not even close. Vic trying to recreate the Iron Curtain. Nigga, Vic is I don't know what the hell Vic Fangio on. He told Cam Jurgens. He told no no he told Cam Jurgens, yeah, we got something for you too, bro. A Vic Fangio, relax, dog. That's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for them to relax a little bit. He said, I disagree with you, X, on Fangio. It ain't him. Them boys want to be out there showing out. But I mean, bro, you take on the like mindset of your defensive coordinator. You take on that persona too as well. So I feel like it go hand in hand, right? Because if Vic Fangio, um, if Vic Fangio, like they say that a lot in football, they say the players kind of take on that mindset of the defensive coordinator. I mean, the defensive coordinator he's orchestrating the defense, he's calling the plays, he's bringing in the players, so he's building the defense how he wants it. So again, I would disagree with you, bro. I believe it's Vic Fangio, right? I think he need to call them boys off. I think everybody needs to just all blow the whistle and say, you know what, we are going to collectively scale back a bit. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If the number two and the number threes, if they want to rip each other's heads the fuck off, let them. Right? But the number ones, bro, our starters not happening, bro. Our starters, I feel like they can't, bro. Number two, number three, you fighting for a position, you fighting for a spot, a roster spot. That's different. If you're fighting for a roster spot, if you're fighting for a roster spot, if you're on the brink of not making the team, yeah, you go all out. But the number ones, bro, hey, keep the number ones with the number ones. Don't even mix the groups, bro. Like, I don't know, because there's a fine line between being playing it safe or, or being conservative and going like, going all out and showing effort and getting better. There's a fine line between the two, right? There's a fine line between the two. Okay, there's a real fine line between the two. But with the Eagles being in a situation that they're in a situation to where they can repeat. The last thing, the last thing that I would be compromising is safety, is health. I mean, bro, I feel like this is what I would do. I would amp up the mental reps and all the physicality, all that shit, bro. We gotta chill. We gotta chill, bro. Take that shit out on the Dallas. take it out on Dallas. Let's not whoop each other's ass this bad. No, Vic Fangio is for real. Vic Fangio, we gotta talk, bro. Hey, I fuck with Vic Fangio. He's my favorite defensive. He's my favorite defensive coordinator of all time. No. It's Jim Johnson. Then Vic Fangio. I mean, I mean, of all time, bro. Of all time. Uh, Fangio gonna have us right. He is. Another question: would the fans have been pissed if the starters weren't suited up on the field? Yeah, they would have been. Yeah, they would have been. But you can do 7-on-7s. Look, I'm not opposed to right. I'm not opposed to look again. I want them to be. You could do the 11-on-11, right? But here's my thing, bro. I think the number. I think they all have to have a uh man, you can't tell dog, you can't tell a lion not to go eat. You can't tell a lion not to, right? You can't tell a dog not to go hunt. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it has to be a common a goal or a common theme amongst the players to know like at the end of the day we trying to make it to the regular season. Right. So, but again, you just can't. And really, it's like the defense will have to the defense will have to be the main ones to like kind of take a step back, right? Because they the ones delivering the hits. But you I don't know, bro. It's really tough, bro. It is really tough again, and it's always for some reason that's always a talking point. Should the Eagles have a light training camp or should they have a, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they do, whatever the fuck they've been doing, it's been working, right? So I'm not again. I preference this whole live stream by saying whatever I'm on board with everything the Philadelphia Eagles are doing because they just won a championship. So I'm on board with everything that they doing. Okay, what I'm not on board with is the intensity of the training camp. I'm not on board with it, bro. Cause look at it. It's we're the bro. We the defending champs. Okay, with such a long off season, they need a bit more rest, bro. Cut this camp short. I would. I would give them more. I would give them more of a break. I would be more lenient. Cause I guarantee you, if Landon would have been done for the season, and I hate to say that, but if he would have been done for the season, everybody would have been looking stupid. Okay, over a fucking practice. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. We got. Come on now. Come on. Let what we know what the goal is. The goal is to repeat. Really, hold on, bro. All right. If the goal is to repeat, I just feel like, bro, we can't be out there taking each other's heads off. Practice. We talking about practice. What's good with it? What's good with it, bro? What's good with it, Truth? You said practice. We talking about practice, bro. Fuck practice, bro. The training camps need to end. The training camps. I mean, if you gonna have training camp, if they could, I know they're gonna continue the training camp, but there has to be an emphasis. There has to be an emphasis on the intensity. Y'all gotta turn it down, bro. Cause then imagine y'all going so hard in training camp and somebody get hurt. Then what? Then what? We all gonna be looking dumb. Like what's the point in having a Royal Rumble style? Because that's how I look at it, bro. I look at it like they fucking Royal Rumbles is like MMA. I mean, they training camps are like MMA Royal Rumble events. That's how I look at it. I look at the shit like it's some type of MMA event. Because, bro, how it's being reported and what we're seeing. I mean, of course, I feel like that shit's all in good fun, right? But again, you still competing, right? I think they got to tone it down. They have to. They have to, right? Because you look at it, don't you think the Eagles playing a whole month more of football than everybody else, having a extremely eventful offseason due to winning the Super Bowl? Like, wouldn't you think the coaches would say, hey, we had a long season and players are still banged up as a result of that? Let's have a light training camp. They did the complete opposite. They said, damn, our team is fatigued, obviously still fatigued from that Super Bowl run. Obviously, they still fatigued from it. Get them a week off us, bro. Like, please, like, I'm begging y'all, bro. Before the season start, get them a early bye week. Give them that last week. This all I ask, bro. Is give them a week before the season start. That's all I ask. Give them 1 week. 1 week. 1 week before the season start, give them a week off. That's all I ask, bro. That ain't a lot. That ain't a lot to ask. Get them a week off. That's not too hard to ask. Okay, that's not too hard to ask. If anything, because I mean, bro, we not gonna act like the Eagles have not been going on. This is extra work right here. Okay, if you look at the playoffs, you see 9 playoff games since 2022. 9 playoff games. That's 9 games of extra work that other teams have not endured this wear and tear. I do not understand. Look, bro, this is what I would do. I would give them a week off. Damn, bro, like they need it. They need it. AJ Brown was getting fluids drained out of his knee just to play in the playoffs. Now he has a hamstring, and y'all just gonna say, fuck it, let's amp it up. Let's amp up. Come on, bro. Okay. Now we're gonna amp things. Let's say, like, how does that make sense? We've had a month more of football. Not even that. Not only did we play a whole nother month, what the team had to go through to get through that month and that Super Bowl. Okay, look, watch this. Watch this. It is not the first story we have heard of an Eagles player fighting through injuries on the road to the Super Bowl. Cam Jurgens had a back injury that was well documented. Nolan Smith played through a fucking torn tricep. Brandon Graham had a torn tricep. Landon Dickerson played through a knee injury that required off. Whoa, wait, hold on. Landon Dickerson already has surgery on his knee? Hey, hell no. Hey, no. See, bro, that's why I hate journalism. Cause I start seeing No, everything start adding up. And it just makes my argument so much more powerful. Okay? Listen to what mind you, this is coming from an extra month of work that the Eagles had. The Eagles had a longer season than everybody else besides the Chiefs. So they've played more games than majority of the teams in NFL. So they're behind, we are at a disadvantage. At the bare minimum, the Eagles. I know they are, but I'm advocating right now for them to say fuck training camp. I'm advocating for them to end training camp. Okay, if they're not going to cancel training camp, I wouldn't drastically change how it's ran. I would give them, or maybe instead of giving them a week off, give them a couple more days out the week. Please, bro, please get the players some rest. Duh. I mean, since training camp, they probably only had like 3 days off. Yeah, they only probably had like 3 days off since training camp. That's wild. That's wild. If y'all gonna do that, bro, I mean, come on. I don't know, bro. I don't know. For me personally, again, I know like how the NFL got it set up. You can't really like go hard in training camp anyway, because you don't get that many days with pads on as is. Okay. So how much more do you expect for them to, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for the pads to go on, we gotta go after it, because we don't get that many opportunities in the pads. So you know what you do, bro? You treat the regular season. You use the regular season, use the first 2 games to really get acclimated, bro. Okay? Training camp, for the most part, for me personally, for this team right now, I feel like your training camp should be different yearly based off where your team is. And right now the Philadelphia Eagles are at an extreme disadvantage. Bro, I didn't know that Landon Dickerson I didn't know he needed knee surgery. So, bro, Landon Dickerson played through a knee injury that required off-season surgery. Wait, so did he have off-season surgery? Or are they saying he played on a knee that required off-season surgery last offseason? So whatever, I don't know. But if Landon, and this is another surgery. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, I know the Philadelphia Eagles understand that the Philadelphia Eagles have had an entire month of extra work that took such a toll out of the team. One can only suggest that the Philadelphia Eagles are, I don't think they're as rested, man. I just don't think they're as rested. And when that's the case, that's what leads to injuries, because you're fatigued. Jalen said fatigue makes cowards of us all. It does. Fatigue is going to be so now you mean tell me y'all expect the Eagles to go on another deep run like this while killing each other in training camp? That's not conducive. I don't think that's, oh man. But again, this is, I don't question how they run things, because it won them the Super Bowl. Okay? But the Philadelphia Eagles have never operated in this realm to where they won a Super Bowl and was trying to go do it again. Now they've lost one, but I mean that's a great learning experience too. When you make it to the Super Bowl, what is, what do you do after that? And the Eagles know what it takes, right? Because at least they've been to the Super Bowl and, they've lost, but they know what it takes after going to the Super Bowl because they've been there, right? So I maybe they already have a thing in place to where, I'm advocating right now for training camp to end. And you ain't got to just say, "Oh, hey, we're ending training camp." No, you don't have to. I'm not saying end training camp and don't have. No, bro. I say you let them boys rest. They can go in there and get mental reps, do conditioning work, right? Get all the mental reps, go through your drills, and that's it, bro. That's that. Have your meetings, have your classroom meetings, bro, and go through all of that, bro. But wouldn't you want to scale back? Especially when you look at what the team needed to go through. Especially when you look at what the team needed to go through in order to even win that Super Bowl. You'll follow that up with one of the toughest training camps we've ever had. Bro, stop. Like, I'm not even there and I know training camp is hell. First off, they're in 100-degree heat, right? Like, come on, bro. I know training camp is hell. I know it's hell. There's no way after winning a Super Bowl, after winning a bowl, like you will feel a necessity to run a training camp this intense. Maybe, like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. And when you got such a great team like the Eagles, you know it's gonna be intense. When you got all those studs, all those star players, we know those camps is gonna be intense. But man, they got y'all. I don't know, bro. We gotta, and it's gonna the players are fired up, right? So you can't stop a dog from hunting. But somebody whoever's running the training camp, Nick Sirianni, and I'm not gonna ever question Nick Sirianni, so I'm not even gonna. I'm just saying, I would like to see them get a couple more days off. That's really it. And I know it ain't gonna. I know we ain't gonna cancel training camp. I know the show gonna still be the show must go on, right? I just give them a couple more days off, man. That's all I'm asking for. Get the players a little more. Get them a bye week. Listen to me. Listen. Oh, I'm a genius. Give them a bye week. Listen. Give them a bye week before the regular season. I'm a genius, right? Get them that last week, or just figure out how to get them a week's worth of extra rest, because they need it. Okay, they need it. They need it. Like, I know, of course, they're not going to cancel training camp. I know that, but come on, bro, get them some grace, man. Cut them boys some slack. Nah, they got to go hard as part of the game. We'll be ready. Appreciate you, X. Even if I disagree with you on this, it's fine to disagree, bro. It's fine to disagree, but I guarantee you right now, if Landon Dickerson went down, if AJ went down and couldn't play, you guys will be feeling completely different. Okay, you guys would be feeling completely different if a couple of our star players go down for the rest of the season. I guarantee you, y'all. Okay, bro. Jen and Keith, would you guys still feel this way if we had multiple stars out for the season? Would you still feel that way? Okay, bro. Would you still feel that way? That's all I want to know. Would you still feel that way? Now we can argue for the sake of arguing, right? We can you can disagree just for the sake of disagreeing, right? But if we collectively have one goal, which is to win the Super Bowl, right? Your best availability is being available. So if our players aren't even available to help us because we're running them ragged, I would never be fine with that, bro. I would never be fine with that. Now again, canceling training camp, no. Scaling back the intensity, why not? Like, what y'all don't think these guys? Y'all don't think these guys are human? Let's be humane. Let's be humane. Let's be humane for a second, right? I know the players are in place to entertain us and shit like that. That's what they get paid for, honestly. They get paid to entertain us. They're entertainers, right? But outside of that, let's take a moment to give a fuck about the players. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Let's take a moment to care about the players for 1 second and say, you know what, bro? The Philadelphia Eagles played 4 extra games, had a long offseason, and are clearly fatigued due to the extra amount of work. I mean, the proof is in the pudding if we talking about fatigue, bro. Cam Jurgens' back injury during the Super Bowl run. A.J. Brown, knee. Landon Dickerson, knee. Brandon Graham, torn tricep. So we're going to go into the next season and say, hey, we had extra work. We had the most workload of any team in the entire NFL, right? I have an idea. Let's have the most intense training camp the following year. It makes perfect sense, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, damn, bro. We know the entire offense needs more mental reps than anything, bro. They need more mental reps. They got a new offensive coordinator. Our starting defense, what more do they don't need that much work, bro. This team, come on, bro. Like, man, what the hell are we talking about here, bro? It is what it is. But I guarantee you, if we had multiple star players down, you guys would be pissed and be like, damn, what the hell is going on in training camp? Right? It's not a problem until it's a problem. Right now, all this was a warning, bro. This was just a warning. And I'm glad that it's not to the point where everybody's on board. Because if everybody agreed with me, it would be too late. The fact that the fact that it is some drawback lets me know it's not too late. If we all agreed that they should scale back, it would already be too late. It's not too late, bro. Okay, it's not too late. See, I like getting ahead of the curve. That's the thing. Usually when you see me live, when you see my face, you know it's serious, okay? This, fortunately, it's not. It has the potential to. It's just a wake-up call. I promise you, if that coaching staff, if the Philadelphia Eagles front office or whoever is conducting the training camp, don't look at the Landon Dickerson scare and say, you know what, we're gonna scale back. At this point, I promise you, if there isn't any reports of the team scaling back these camps, this training camp, that is a huge disservice to a team and players that are extremely fatigued. I know they still fatigued. Because look, since 2002, bro, they've played 9 playoff games. That 9 games of extra work with that type of intensity of a playoff game, playoff intensity, bro. The players' bodies have taken a toll. Let's stop and actually care about the players, bro. That's all I'm saying here. This is a pro player live stream at this point. This is pro player live stream. Let's say, oh, these guys are human. They're not just fucking gladiators, right? They are human as well. To be this loaded, and jeopardize that shit, bro. Just cause, I mean, just for, hey, come on, man. Let them number 2 and number 3 guys go fight for it. Those the ones who should be having that intensity, bro. This they have. Again. I'm confident that there are going to be reports that the Eagles are scaling back their training camp. I'm confident. In reports. I'm extremely confident in the Eagles scaling back this training camp. Okay. Because again, sometimes it's optics. Hey, hit me out, bro. Hey, Jen, hit me out, bro. Sometimes it's optics. When 50,000 people witnessed it, when 50,000 people seen this, it hits a bit different, dog. It hits different when 50,000 people see a star player go down. Nah, bruh. It's different. It hit different. And I guarantee you, man, we dodged a bullet. Y'all don't understand, bro. Damn, we dodged a bullet, bro. Because without Landon, I don't know how confident I am in the Eagles. Like repeating without Landon, oh, that's gonna be a bit. That's gonna be it's possible. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be more challenging than it already is. We still can do it, but it's gonna be more challenging. We need all hands on deck. That's all I'm saying, chat. That's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah, what's up, GM? The hell? Our bye week is mid-season, so they would be going 13, 14 weeks. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, dog. All you got to do is look at their playoff runs these last couple years. That's all you got to do, bro. Just look at the playoff runs. Nigga, they played a whole month of football. A whole month of football. These niggas ain't machines, bro. They not just robots, dog. Y'all act like these niggas are just robots, bro. I know they badass, they tough as nails. Yes, but they are human. Like, God. Fuck. I mean, look at 2025. Those are the wild card game, we beat Green Bay. The division game, we beat the Rams. Then we beat the Commanders. Then we beat the Chiefs. And we've been playing since the wild card. We didn't get a bye week. Okay? And the Eagles didn't get their full amount of rest that they usually get, you know, because they worked 4 extra weeks. And with everything that happened during the off season, that just took away from more they rest. Them boys ain't get no rest. They ain't get a lot of rest, bro. So I mean, the guys who was here that went on this run, I just feel like we have to monitor their activity, make sure they're getting rest, monitor their reps, and go from there. Okay. But let Landon Dickerson be a wake-up call for the Philadelphia Eagles to at least just. I'm confident that there are going to be reports that the Eagles have scaled back their training camp. I'm confident that there's going to be reports of the Eagles scaling back their training camp, right? Okay. Now, whenever they go back, it's going to be reports of the Eagles fucking being 10 times more intense, and the intensity has increased, right? Like, I'll be like, oh, shit. But regardless, I trust whatever they do. They prove their system works. They won a Super Bowl, you know? So what can I really say? You said next man up. There's no next man up after Landon. Like, there's no next man up after AJ. Sorry. There's no next man up. Some players can't be replaced, bro. So the next man up, that shit sounds so legit, right? Yeah, until you know we got our backup in, and then you like fuck. And when you see the backup left guard, you're like, oh, it's not really just next man up. Don't be fooled by that. The next man up shit's a facade, bro. Don't be fooled by that shit. There's not a lot of human beings that can actively do what Landon Dickerson is doing. So don't, bro. It's not, nah, bro. Nah, it's not a next man up thing with certain players. Yeah, niggas can't say next man up with Jalen Hurts. Nigga, there's not another Jalen Hurts. There's not another AJ Brown. There's not a. That's like Saquon going down and motherfucker throwing some next man up. Next man? You mean next man? You're gonna need like 4 or 5 people to replace a guy like, like, come on, bro. It's not next man up. It's not. There is no next man up. It sounds good until that next man up is a fucking bomb. The next man up shit, bro, I promise you it sounds really good. I love it. Next man up. No, bro, there's no next man up. Nah. Some players can't be replaced. You're not replacing Landon Dickerson. Okay? I don't know. Yo, Doomsday, what's the word, bro? Appreciate you, my boy. So you're saying it's impossible to run it back without? I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it'll be really difficult. It'll be much more difficult than it already is. Okay. And that's just to show how valuable Landon Dickerson is, right? But there's no next man. Nobody's replacing him. There's nobody replacing Landon Dickerson, bro. He's the best left guard in football. I would rather have him healthier against the stronger defenses. I would rather have him healthy for the start of the season, bro. Like this training camp shit, bro. I'm over training camp already. This made me like say, you know what, bro? Training camp is a facade. Like, bro, I mean, I get it. It's fun. I love it. But we got to get to the regular season. You think we make it back to the... I think you make it to the loser lounge, bro. I ain't going to ban you. That's your opinion, bro. You know what? That's your opinion, bro. You said, is that true after having surgery tomorrow? This is what they reported after the report of him needing surgery. So I don't know how the hell. Again, they said it's just something minor. So it's just but initially when it happened, I was under the impression that the surgery meant he would be gone longer. But whatever the case may be, he's good. Philadelphia Eagles, I would love to hear a report that you guys have at least scaled, not even if you're not going to scale back the intensity or whatever, throw in a couple of more, maybe throw in some days off, okay? Because y'all got me posting videos every day of training camp. Like, god damn, and I'm tired of, like, if I'm tired, I know the players is like, fuck. Like when I'm editing and doing stuff like that, I think like, damn, these boys still at practice. Wasn't yesterday wasn't yesterday pads? And wasn't they saying it was intense in 100-degree heat? So I'm like, damn, they back at it. Then I'm like, okay, boom. I'm like, damn, another practice in a row. Damn. So I was like, bro, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I can relate, but I know the work that they putting in out there. And that training camp, again, I want another hat with this logo on it. That's what it's about. I want to know another hat with a championship logo banner, a championship on it. I want another championship, right? So, and that's the goal. And in order for that to happen, bro, niggas gotta make it to. We gotta make it to the regular season. But again, I I don't know how intense. I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I know they training camps intense. I haven't been there. I have no direct access to the team. I have no, but I know the training camps are intense, bro. I know it is. We all know they you know. Now trying to get competitors and dogs to stop hunting, trying to get competitors not to compete, that's not gonna happen. I wouldn't want them to do that. I'm just saying, bro. Figure out a way to get them some off days in. Do a couple more fucking fun team activities or something. Shit, god damn. Cause I mean, God know, I know y'all, bro. Like, I know y'all trying to rip each other's heads off, and I mean that in a competitive, getting better type of a way. But shit, can y'all orchestrate like a team dinner or go take all these niggas out for ice cream or something? Damn. Lighten this shit up a bit. Lighten it let's make things light bro, cause I mean, I don't know, man. I just want them boys to get to the regular season healthy at the bare minimum at least. Okay. Now I do expect the intensity to like, cause I mean, when you look at that practice and 50,000 people watching Landon Dickerson go down, you got 50,000 people watching Landon Dickerson go down. It's like the optics are, first off, the optics are bad now because our star player is down. The morale, the energy's all deflated, and so it's like, damn, what once was a fun event, shit's not fun no more. Type shit, it's not. It's the like it's like it. Nah, it kind of. I feel like it showed people what's the real goal that was really important. It showed me what's really important, bro. It showed me what's really important. It brought me back to right what the goal is, and the goal is repeating, bro. The goal is repeating, not ripping each other's heads off in a fucking meaningless open practice. I know y'all got to get after it, give each other better looks so you guys can get better. I know y'all need the reps. I get it, and go at it for sure. Go at it. But and when I say the intensity, scale back the intensity, I mean scale back the amount of it. Right? There's gonna be intense moments in training camp, bro, but I feel like, I don't know, bro. It's hard to micromanage fucking football and injuries and shit like that. But I mean, take the team out for a bowl of ice cream or fucking cake or something. Like, go, like, do something different, like, or because with all the intensity, bro, I know it's stressful and stuff, bro. Like, let the team take a step back. If y'all have like just people think we're coming in for a training camp. No, we're gonna have a team something, or like let's lighten the camp up. Like, let's add a little bit of, because I know it's so intense, and the players are charged up and hyped up and they locked in. I get it, bro. Can we lighten the mood up, because this is kind of deflating for everybody right now. This is deflating for the fans. Like, and I know he's good, right? And that's what they say. But see, if man, what that didn't come on, man. Bro's down. Like, that's not. It's there's nothing you want to see from one of your guys, I fuck with Landon Dickerson, bro. I fuck with Landon Dickerson. So, we're gonna see how this plays out, man. I'll try to go live like once or twice a week. So I just like yapping. So, but again, I'm only gonna pop out if there's something really a pressing need or something very important. And right now, I feel like the Eagles should like take these boys out for a bowl of ice cream or fucking a dinner, of do some team bonding shit or something, please. Cause from training camp look like that shit been like brutal, bro. Training camp look brutal.
If he dies, he dies.
It looks brutal. Shit making me wonder, damn, these niggas really just, this just all fun and games or what? Shit.
Hey, and if you bounce outside, don't be Don't be curling up.
Told us that if he bounces outside, don't be curling up. You finna get smacked. I love the trash talk. I love it, bro. But hopefully they can scale things back, and you know what I'm saying. But I, I'm happy where we are, bro. I'm happy where we at, bro. I'm happy where we at. Just take these niggas out for some ice cream or something. They already have the ice water truck at practice. A meniscus tear is gonna take 12 weeks for him to get back at minimum. Nah, bro. No. See, at this point, I don't know because I thought. Okay, look, bro. Look, this what I see. I seen the time it takes to recover from a meniscus tear vary significantly depending on whether surgery is required and the type of surgery performed. Generally, a meniscus tear without surgery can take 6 to 8 weeks. Damn, that's what, 8 games? No, wait, I mean, from now, it wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? But that's multiple games, bro. Well, from the time he got injured, right? If he had the surgery, or just from the time he got injured to until what 2 months. That's like 2 months from now with surgery. And it said he's gonna have surgery. But the surgery is gonna have him back for the regular season. So it's like, whoa, I thought the surgery meant he'll be out longer. They said he's gonna have surgery and come back faster. Cause I guess it's just some cleanup stuff or whatever the hell they do. Whatever they do to it, bro. Make that motherfucking indestructible. And cause we need him, bro. And get him right, please. Praying for a great surgery. Prayers up for him. Right? But I get from what bro said, I thought they said surgery, and I'm like, damn. But I mean, of course, we all know Landon has had tons of injuries, and that was a knock on him being drafted. Was his injuries, but he's been healthy. He's been healthy since he's been with us. I ain't gonna say healthy. He hasn't missed many games, right? So let's just say he's been available for us. So the injuries haven't been a problem. Uh, you know, and that was really a blessing, to be honest with you. Uh, but yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. He said y'all O line is still good. Yeah, I think we'll be good, man. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. But as always, God bless those.